the show.
Basement down by the railroad tracks. Her dreams have all left the station, the kids have all turned their backs. So she lies in bed and remembers when the moon had looked so high. Oh, with a spoon and a needle, she never has to leave the sky. Superman is killing himself tonight. Holly wise, I'm selling my soul to be in the spotlight. Holly wise, Holly wise, Holly wise. He's been living with his mama since the market crashed. His wife ran out with the doctor when he ran out on cash. So now one hand holds the bottle, the other cradles a 44. Two more shots and it's over. He just couldn't hang on no more. Superman is killing himself tonight. Holly wise, I'm selling my soul to be in the spotlight.
Hello, my friends, and thank you for choosing the Rooster Show. This is Rooster Jones. Please forgive me, but I have been sick, and it is not very good. So please forgive me if I have a little bit of raspy voice. Today we have Boots on the Ground, guitarist from Shortcuts. Hello?
There we go. Hey, can you hear me?
You. Yeah, fancy. Look at that, fancy. Yeah. Look more professional than I do.
Nah, that's not that bad.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Yeah, same here, man. How's it hanging?
Oh, man, I've been having the flu. Just having fun.
Yeah,
I would say I would have chicken soup, but that would be like eating my own kind.
I don't think they'd mind.
Awesome, man. Well, welcome to the Rooster Show. Good to have you again, buddy.
Thanks, thanks for having me again.
Yeah. Always, man. You're always welcome here. And I did hear your one EP. It was excellent. I did get your tracks in the mail. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's good. No worries.
So tell me, well, was this this is your own little project? And so tell me, why did you want to do that?
Well, I don't know if I
are going pretty good, right? I mean, you're doing pretty good with Shortcuts.
Very true, very true.
So you have more to say.
Yeah, most definitely. I started B.O.T.G out because I think I mentioned it last time. I started making music when I was a little kid, back in 2012. I was like 12, 13 years old. But of course, you start with a computer, and then you start to learn the production and everything. Then I already had a guitar, and I was like, okay, electronic, that's all cool and good, but I want to do more. I want to make music that I hear, I want to produce something of that quality. So I started, getting into the music equipment beyond just a computer. And that's basically how I started recording. Well, first it was just Black Sabbath cover shit like that. But then you start developing your own style and your own way of playing, which I'm not the best guitar player, but I do feel that what I play is stuff that I really love playing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Having a true love for what you do is very important. Actually,
Exactly.
that's what makes music stand out. And makes it timeless.
Exactly.
So that's it. Because I mean, you can put out crap all day, but I mean, you really
Yeah,
can. I mean,
yeah,
we
exactly.
we could probably write an album today of just bullshit, and just
Yeah.
sound like
Even
crap.
then,
And some punks
even
will be
then.
like, "Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah,
band."
exactly. That's what I was about to say. Even then, people will find a way to love it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, tell me the story about Boots on the Ground, like
Hmm.
how it started. Well,
So around 2018, when I started moving more from like electronic hybrid to pure punk,
yeah,
um, that's when I recorded a couple tracks, a couple covers under an old name, and I had those in the closet for like years. I had those in the back burner, and then later on, I was I don't know where I was. I remember it was a specific thing that made me think, you know what? I should, take these tracks that I made under a different name, which was originally an electronic project. I should take these
okay,
tracks and put them out as something separate because, no one in that scene is going to want to listen to a punk album or a punk EP in that
yeah,
sense.
gotcha.
So I started thinking like, what would be a good name? And at the time I was just, a fresh cut skinhead and I just got my first boots. And I was like, you know what? These boots are going to be something new for me. And the meaning of boots on the ground is obviously it's a military term, which means,
Yeah,
ground combat. So I
gotcha.
took that and I applied it to like the working class mindset of the skinheads.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Good job. First of all, I gotta
Thank
say
you.
your English is amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, like I feel like I'm just talking to someone next door. Um, it's just incredible. Uh, have you always been pretty fluent on English?
Yeah, I've heard it a lot, yeah,
Oh,
ever since I was a
geez,
kid.
how funny. So your parents talk English as well?
Well, I was raised Dutch, but
Okay.
as a kid growing up with international media, the
Yeah.
era of the internet, you pick that up faster than previous
Awesome.
generations.
That's awesome. Brilliant. Okay. I gotta get this monkey off my chest, man. Okay, about the I love the screwdriver cover you guys did.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. I actually like that album. I mean, I used to listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm not gonna even lie. I don't want to beat around the bush with it. Yes, it's a great album.
Go
Back to the
on.
Bang, man, dude. I mean, it was one of the
Exactly.
greatest tracks of all time, I thought. Um, does it cause any controversy with you having that on there? Has it
No,
caused any issues with anybody?
no. I think quite the opposite is true. People are like, "Hey, you're of color. You're black, and you make a screwdriver cover. What's up with that?" I'm like, I've done way worse things. I've done way worse things you don't even want to know.
You don't
But
think
it's all
so?
in jest, It's all in jest. You can't be too serious in life.
It's true. You can't. Yep. Yeah. Too many people would read into it, but how can they argue with that? Yeah, true. You
Exactly.
are a man of color singing a screwdriver song. So there's got to be another twist to it, another way of looking at it, a fresh way of looking at it. This way of
Exactly.
it. So that was a good job having Prick on there. I like
Yeah,
that
I've got
guy.
another track with him on the in the works. It's
Oh,
gonna be
cool.
about Sesame Street. I think I dropped a preview of it not too long ago, actually.
It had Cookie Monster.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
He's gonna
sir.
do some backing vocals, the bass track, and I've got another friend, Brainstain, on it as well, who's gonna do backing vocals also.
Awesome. So when's that coming out?
Well, Prick is a very busy man, so I'm waiting on him to record his tracks, and yeah, that's actually it.
Oh,
The
and we
rest of the
know how
track is
that
already
is.
done.
We know how
Hmm.
Prick is. Remember that video of him trying to
Oh
concentrate,
yeah.
writing music. He's like on the bike and
Yeah.
playing the things.
That was
Oh
for
my
the new
goodness.
East Side Dog, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so funny. That
Hmm.
dude, he's got a such an uplifting attitude. You know
Oh,
what
he
I mean?
does.
And that's one thing I appreciate about him so much. I mean, I just such a joy to watch. Such a goofball. So tell
He
me,
is.
who do you have as a lineup for people in your band?
For people in my band, this is a solo project.
Oh, I mean, like you're not gonna do anything live?
Well, I would love to, but I don't have a drummer, and it's kind of hard to play guitar, bass, and drums and vocals at the same time for me.
Yeah, I've seen it happen before.
Yeah,
Seen it happen.
really? I should try that out then.
You'd sit down, beating on with the feet, doing the drums, and then doing the guitar, doing the vocals.
Oh
Anyways,
man,
there's one man bands out here, man.
that's
It's
true. That's true.
but anyways, that would be silly though.
That
I
would be
just didn't
silly.
know if you had your buddy. I didn't know if you had any buddies that did it. So how do you do your drums?
It's all on the computer. The drums are all
All
computer
programmed.
generated. Yeah. Yeah.
Use a drum machine and all that good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. I have an old Alessis drum machine.
Oh,
SP
that's a
one or
classic.
SP2 or SP1 or something like that.
Yeah, those are classics.
Yeah, it was
Very good
awesome. It's
machines.
awesome. It's actually still in mint condition and still has the sticker over the screen, and all that to protect it
Ah,
and all.
nice. Yeah,
It's
that's good.
it's in really great condition. I love it. So yeah. So you having a how are things real quick with the boys of shortcuts? You
Oh,
guys,
we're doing great. We're doing great. We had a show, what's it, the 12th last week on the 5th. Our first show of the year was right here in Amsterdam. That was great. We played with Traumatizer and Slecht, which is a Dutch band. Well, both are Dutch bands, but the two great bands to kick off the new year. We've got a show next month, 1st of February. And then in the summer, well, we've got one in March as well with
yeah.
Sugar Lady, which is our bassist's other band. And then in
Oh,
the summer, we're going to Poland.
Poland.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome, man. For you guys, man. I'm happy for you boys. And I
Yeah.
don't talk to you guys very often, so that's awesome. You are in the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, just double checking. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, so what got you to want to pick up a guitar?
Um,
What
well,
did you, what drove you to want to write music and all that good stuff?
when I was a little kid, two things. There were two major things in my childhood that made me want to do this. So, one, when I was a kid, my sister would always listen to old emo punk and shit like that in her
Yeah,
bedroom, and I would hear that shit like Fall Out Boy, Billy Talent, all that stuff, and I would think, hey, that's pretty good. Like the guitar play on it, the riffs, especially in like mid 2000s emo, I really love those intricate riffs. Wish I
yeah,
could
yeah,
play them. So that made me want to pick up a guitar, which I did. I started with acoustic, just classic stuff, classical stuff.
yeah.
Then when I got older, I got the electric guitar, the same one I'm holding in that picture. That's my only electric guitar. And
That's awesome.
I started playing that, got more into metal, classic rock, stuff like that.
Yeah,
And as I got older, I got more into punk, started playing that. And the second thing, the other major thing that made me want to write my own music is we go back in time again. When I was a kid, I had a cousin and he made like hip hop beats and whatnot. And one time he showed me on the computer how to make those beats with the program, and he let me play around with it for a bit. And I was like, this is really cool. I wish I could do this. And as he showed me, I was like, you know what? This isn't that hard. I could do this. So I
Yeah,
started picking that up myself. And those two things, like as I said before, I started making electronic first. And
yeah,
then later those things, they merged and kind of culminated into all the projects that I have now.
yeah. So are you? I always heard that ska is skinhead. That ska is the way of skinhead. I mean, I understand that that's where it started, '69.
Hmm.
And it was a lot of actually black singers, stuff like that, would sing for skinheads and stuff, and you know, uh, and all that good stuff. Are you much into ska yourself on a personal
Um,
level?
to listen, yes, but I can't. I tried making ska tracks once or twice, but I can't get the groove. I
Yeah,
can't
I
get it
can't either,
right.
man. I can't do that Rasta this, man. I like
Yeah.
I love I actually don't mind good Rasta music, like Peter Tosh and all that stuff, Ziggy, all that good stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Free Birds, man, is like still one of my favorite tracks.
Oh, that's a
So,
great track.
but I can't play that. I can't play that
No,
kind of style for
same.
some reason. It doesn't flow with me, it's the
Yeah,
stuff, and I
exactly.
don't have it.
Yeah, I have the
Um,
same thing here.
yeah, as it kind of upset me because one guy was, I don't know. I don't want anyone to point fingers. I actually know who it was, and I almost said his name. Was saying talking about that, and I'm like, no, there's no, ska's not the only way for skin. Yeah, I mean, I
That's
don't
right.
believe that. I mean, there's like for everything, there's different avenues, there's different ways of looking at everything. And I'm just not that way. I can't. I'm not. You notice I don't have hardly any ska bands on my
Yeah.
show. I just don't listen to it. I don't listen to ska ever. I just, I mean, Scott Pelosa, what is that one from the Stress? Scott Pelosa,
Scott, fuck. Yeah,
the,
the
the
name
the lead the lead singer of Tony of Stress is the lead singer of this other ska band. They're not too
mhm,
bad. They're pretty good. They put a little more punky into it, but
mhm.
yeah, I just don't know what it is. I just can't get my groove in it, man. I can't. I respect him, I respect him
Yeah,
for his artist, but I just anyways. So because I'm just more of those that aggressive punk.
yeah,
I've always felt if you can play punk rock, have some balls, and
exactly.
play some fucking punk. I
That's
mean,
right.
it's about getting your point out, point across. Sometimes it
That's
just takes a
exactly right.
fist, takes a fist to the angry
Take
fucking
a
face.
fist.
You know what I mean? So, either one. So that's awesome. So you got your first boots and decided to name it after your first band after your boots. That's good, man.
That's right.
Are they Oxblood or are they black
They
ones?
are. They are
They're
Oxblood.
Oxbloods.
Yes.
How many eyelets?
Fuck. I think it's 10. 10 or 11.
I got 20 eyelets.
Oh, no. No, I haven't had 20
Oxblood
eyes in
20. I got
so
20
long.
Oxblood.
That's a bit too tall for me. I'm a short guy. I'm 5'8". They won't look right on me.
I know. And they're cool though, man. They're
They
awesome.
are.
They're beautiful. I love them. So is it how do you have a regular job besides doing music?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do supervising on buildings. It's, basically just a janitorial job with front desk duties as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Good, good. Yeah, because I mean you can't yeah, I mean it would be hard to provide, for all this fancy equipment and all this good
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
And touring, is it make it hard on touring a little bit?
No, not really. Not really.
You know,
So far we've only played pretty close to home, the Netherlands and Belgium. But yeah, Poland, for example, was arranged last year, so I had more than enough time to get my days off and whatnot.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So that being a colored person, a skinhead,
Mhm.
when you first got into it, how did that come about? How why what attracted you to want to be a skinhead?
I think for me, it
Because
was,
you're actually a rarity for me. I don't have
yeah.
I mean, I have like probably about five or six, five, maybe 10 people that are color people that are in skinhead bands and stuff. So
Mhm.
you're in a good handful of them that are a part of it. And I'm actually intrigued. I think it's awesome. I love you
Yeah.
being my brother, dude. I'm not gonna
Yeah, for
lie.
real.
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, you're a sincere person. You're wonderful. You stay up. You're proud, and honestly, there's nothing. I always got your back. So
Yeah, same here, man.
anyway, all right, man, that's good. At least we got the technicalities out of the way. So tell me. You can answer if you want.
Well, I was a punk. I was a punk, and I was a punk for a long time.
Ditto.
But it's a whole different mindset. It's a whole different mindset. You know, there's one joke I always reference when people ask me this specific question, and it's, just a joke, but it goes as
Go
follows. You
for it.
have a, I think Leslie actually told me this joke at one point, but there's a house with three stories. You have on one story skinheads, on the second story you have crusties, and on the third story you have punks. One day the house catches fire. Who do you think survives?
Oh, uh, house catching on fire. The skinheads.
That's right. But why?
Well, they're on the bottom floor.
No, they're the only ones at the job.
Oh God. Oh, that's actually a good one.
I know, right? So that's
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 that's good.
it being a joke, but also that really shows the mindset. Of
Yeah.
course, in a very stereotypical way, but that is practically what got me to make the switch from being a punk to a skinhead.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I actually have some gutter punk friends from LA and all that.
Hmm.
I hope they're okay. I haven't talked to them in a long time. Uh, Zach, Zach and Zeke, they both had like similar names. And first time I ever met one of them was I was going to a club, 1980s club, and I had a VIP pass. Man, I could just flash my card and go right in. It was awesome. And he was outside, and I could tell he was hungry. I was like, "Hey, buddy, let's go. Let's go get some grub." I didn't even go in the club, man. I was like, "Let's go get some food." I took him to Denny's, bought him a big old freaking meal and all that, and then became friends with him. And yeah, but it's a different life being a gutter punk. It's like that dirty life. It's I don't know. I can't do that personally.
Yeah,
I have
same
to at
here.
least take one or two showers a day. you know,
Yeah,
you know, even if I'm not dirty, I feel dirty.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at a job site doing construction and I have to wear gloves all the time because I don't like my hands getting dirty.
Hmm.
Isn't that funny? I framed for like almost 20 years and I went through so many gloves. Everybody's like, why are you always wearing gloves? I'm like, I don't like getting dirty.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. So,
You
but
gotta
what
have
my
your
whole
quirks.
point is there is so many different genres of punk and just like there's genders, there's so many genres of punk and skins, and skins part of it, and
Yeah,
I just that's where I relate with more too is more in the working class, and and understand that I like the cleanliness of it, the the properness. It just feels right. Um,
exactly.
so not saying I don't have my jackets with patches and do all that stuff. Oh yeah, I like doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I buy some pants that have shreds in it, and all that
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
look like Nirvana almost. But but it's it's uh it's a like I always said, a properness about it, a cleanliness of and an awareness of being right and proper. Um,
Exactly.
so I don't even know how else to say it. I keep saying the
Yeah.
word proper. Anyway, so and that's good though, man. It's nice that you found your place, and it's hard to find your place in this world,
Oh
really.
yeah. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's and then I bet did you have any people at first kind of think it was weird, or you always
Yeah.
been pretty accepted?
No, of course, people thought it was weird. Even to this day, when I meet new people, they're like, "Oh, you're a skinhead." Yeah, I am.
I think
Okay,
I had
so
to ask you
what?
three
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
you're
There's
skinhead?
a there's a yeah. There's a guy recently I met. I was having a cigarette at the central station before a gig. Well, not before a gig, before a party. And a guy came up to me and he asked for a cigarette. And I gave him a cigarette and he looked down at my boots. I'm wearing white laces. And he says,
Yeah.
"Wait, are those white laces?" And I look him dead in the eye and I say, "Yeah, I'm a Nazi."
Oh my God. Oh my dear Jesus.
And the fucking look on his face, dude. He didn't know whether to laugh or cry or run away.
Yeah.
So I told him just, "Do you need a lighter?" He says, "No, yes, I need a lighter." Okay, so
You were the most tan Nazi ever.
yeah, exactly.
You
So we got
really
to talking. Yeah.
beat cocoa butter on you. Oh my Lord, man. That's so funny.
I love doing shit like that to people. Just,
Yeah, exactly. No doubt.
startle them so much that they have no choice but to, engage. Because we went in a conversation and he ended up joining us to the party. And
Cool.
he's been a good friend ever since. This was like a month or two ago.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so
We
funny.
actually shaved him not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So to be, I don't know how it is in your area. Is there like a way of being initiated into being a skinhead? How do you become
Well,
a skinhead if someone wanted to become one?
this guy was the first one we quote unquote recruited, but I have no clue how that goes normally over here.
Because I heard about back in the day, Ian would pass out, screwdriver would pass
Hmm.
out cards that verified that you were a skinhead. They had like little identification cards, and you became one, you got one.
Yeah,
And so I don't know what's up with all that stuff. And I mean, I
I
didn't
think
know
that's
if
a
it
bit
was like a
elitist.
normal gang where you just like, beat the crap out of someone for a minute, and then love them
Nah,
after the fact, or
nah,
you
we're too kind for that at this point. It's too small of a scene to be aggro towards people you want to have in your crew or in your group.
I got you.
At least
I
that's
got
how
you.
I see it.
Exactly. I think that's a good way of looking at it. Personally, I was because me personally, I have been a lover of the scene forever. I've been a lover of punk forever. I mean, I'm 52, gonna be 53
Mhm.
soon. And so, I mean, I have never basically claimed, I mean, I claim the title of being skin because of who I affiliate with, because I have your back. So I feel
Yeah,
I'm part of the family no matter what. So if someone says something, yeah, well, I look at them, yeah, fucking skinhead, what the hell?
that's right.
You know, we're in
There you
bad
go.
terms right now. Bad
Exactly.
terms. I'm wearing it. I walk around with that skinhead pride shirt and all that for the stress and all kinds of stuff. I mean, I love it. I do have a pride in and believe in the good ones. The people that are trying to be sincere and not hateful. I mean,
Mhm.
I that's one thing I think is important because I was raised Christian. I love the Lord with all my heart. I still do. And in fact, I've been just starting to get some Christian bands a part of my podcast because that's underground music too. I mean, there's some really good Christian punk out there. Believe it or
Yeah.
not, I have a lot of it. I know a lot of bands about it, and just but my point is to be a well balanced person. You got to really find your place in this world. With
You're right.
where and find the people that you connect with and find that love. Because it's really a tough day and age.
That's right.
It's really hard. This generation is so whack. There's so many weird things going on. It's really confusing to the kids that are growing up in it. And so I don't know. I just feel bad about it. My point is I've never been necessarily initiated in it or anything. I've
Mhm.
been accepted in a few families like convent class from Australia that accepted me in their little family and their little clique, but that means they're in Australia. I'm right here, and yeah, I'm alone in this town where there's no other punk rockers or anything like that here. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, so that's why I was asking what I was asking, since I didn't know if there was a process or anything to be a part of the family. So, yeah,
No, it's not that difficult over here.
it's not
Me
that.
personally, I wasn't really officially initiated as well. Then again, I turned myself into a fresh cut to put it bluntly. I
Yeah,
only met skinheads, after I was already interested in the scene and after I'd already, adapted to those values.
yeah, gotcha. That's awesome. Well, good for you, buddy. So
Thanks.
tell me about, you got any ideas of future shows for BOTG? Are you going to work on something like that?
I hope so.
Could like,
I
yeah, I
hope
mean, could like the drummer for Shortcuts probably help you?
he's in 5 bands already. I
Oh my
mean, if I
lord,
can find, yeah, that's what I'm
he's in
saying.
5 bands.
Yeah, that's
Are they
right.
all Skinhead type bands?
No, I
Or
think we're the only skinhead band or band with skinheads in it that he's in.
wow, really? That's crazy.
Yeah,
So he
yeah,
has
he's a
like
busy man.
different genres, huh? Bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for him. Just doing what he does, man.
Yeah,
Loving to
for
play.
real. Yeah, I
That's
love that
awesome, man.
guy.
What's his name again?
Vincent, Vinny.
Yes, that's right, Vincent. I'm so bad with names. Oh my Lord Jesus. Yeah, I'm like the worst when it comes to names. It's almost like there's a lazy part in my brain that
Mhm.
doesn't want to remember people's names. I'll remember your face forever and all that good stuff, but it's like it
Can't
tracks.
remember the names.
I can
Yeah.
remember lyrics like there's no tomorrow. You know, hey
Mhm.
with a band. Do you remember in the summer in 1978? Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah,
still I
man.
know that whole album by heart probably. Oh man, that's so funny. I I appreciate really I appreciate your time here and I appreciate you talking with me. And
Yeah, for sure.
is there anybody that you like to send some love to, man? Or
Yes,
anything you like
always,
to get off your
always.
chest while you're here?
Of course, give love to Prick System, my friends and brothers at Shortcuts. Want to give some shout outs. No, I sound like a fucking radio host, man.
You do.
Of
You
course,
look like one.
Brainstain. Brainstain, he's a great guy. He's always been there. And of course, all my friends, the Mokum Skinheads. Those are great people, the people in Utrecht and the people beyond Utrecht.
Oh, that's wow. You actually had an accent there, man. It almost sounded like you were from the Netherlands.
Yeah, almost. You'd think.
You know what I always thought would be really cool, man. I would love for one of you guys sometime to do a shout out on the stage. Just goes out to Rooster.
Oh, dude.
Yes, I mean, I wish I was out there with you guys, man. All you guys, man. There's so much good going out there, man. The Martin's Army Haymaker, Prick, and
Yeah,
I mean
man.
that's the same guys in three different bands, anyways. But I mean, and then there's so much more going on, and I just have a love for all you guys out there, and Americans are great. Yeah, there's some good people out here, but I found a lot of people I just really connect with out there, overseas is what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Just yeah, someday we'll have a beer together, man.
For
Someday,
sure.
like for sure, like a
Hell
pint, a
yeah.
big one. So, anything else you like to give any updates or anything else you like to say before we leave?
We'll look out for the new track with Brick System. Napalm op Sesamstraat. It's Dutch for napalm on Sesame Street. And
That's
yeah, more in the works.
so. Why did you choose Sesame Street?
It's a cover of a Portuguese band that
Okay.
Leslie showed me once, and I really fucking vibed with the track. I thought it was funny the way the juxtaposition between Sesame Street and the Vietnam War.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. Sounds good, buddy. Well, much love to you, man. I thank you for your time. You're
Thank
always a
you.
wonderful host. Give my love to the people, okay?
I
Um,
will.
still the package still hasn't come yet from Shortcuts. It supposedly was in is in the mail and all that, but I'll
Hmm.
let you guys know when it gets here so that
Yeah, you
yeah,
do that.
I appreciate you guys, man. Much love for
Take
my
care,
family.
man.
And I appreciate you, man. God bless and take care of yourself. Boots on the ground, my friends, here on the Rooster Show. More rock, less cock. Take care, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, man.
Yep. Peace.